losing life. Rosie, I'm scared that cause when I'm alone, you don't believe. I left you home and I don't believe. I get the feeling that I'll never release you. I get the feeling I can kill to protect you. Get the feeling I can down, I'm stealing from Rosie. Stealing from Rosie. Stealing from Rosie. Rosie, I'm capable of breaking the law if you want me to. I take a fall if you ask me to. I get the feeling that I'll never release you. I get the feeling I can kill to protect you. I get the feeling I can stand up stealing from Rosie. Stealing from Rosie. Stealing from Rosie. Hey! Uh-oh. It's a button day, is it? Everything's got to have a button.
It's a button.
It's a button.
The button's on.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in this fantastic world of ours. My name's Al. We're coming to you live from Gadigal country. Always was, always will be in Sydney town. And that is Dave Williams over there.
Hi, guys. How are you? Sorry, I'm looking at my phone because the reason why I'm looking at my phone...
It just went ka-ching.
It went ka-ching and we haven't even played a song.
Oh, so whoever that was, thank you so much. Jump on, say hi, and ask us to play a song. Please, anytime.
Well, thank you, Lisa.
Lisa,
Thanks for the tip.
You are incredible.
We haven't even played you a song yet and you've given us a tip.
Well, you better come up with a request now, please.
So, hey, Patter, how are you, buddy?
Wow.
Sarah, hey, how are you? Bonjour. It's all going on at the moment.
It is totally going on.
I'm
Dave.
going to take my last sip of my coffee before it goes cold.
I love cold coffee. I drink it all day, every day.
Ugh, cold coffee, no. It's got to be warm. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, everybody.
This is coffee. It's got coffee in it. See, it's not hiding.
Makes you go faster.
It's not an Irish coffee either.
Not this time of day. Oh, dear. You'd be
Maybe
in
in winter.
Not even in winter. No. Because you've got to come down from Irish coffee. That's what it is. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Hope you guys have had a wonderful week.
Sarah had the flu. Better now.
Oh, good. There's nothing worse having a summer flu.
Oh, yeah.
It's just no good at all.
I've got coughs in my house. I haven't got it. Touch wood. But there's, two kids, Dave and Phoebe, both got hacking coughs.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's not.
See, I get this tickly thing.
Yeah.
But I think it's partly to do with the asthma.
Yeah. Right, okay.
Which is why I, sometimes halfway through singing a song, I just go...
And fall off the stool.
Yeah, and fall off the stool. So... Oh, look, glad to hear that you're feeling better, Sarah. Should we housekeep?
Let's do some housekeeping. Up here somewhere is the virtual guitar case. There it is, the virtual guitar case. And thank you, Lisa. You are so generous. We really appreciate you. Enough for a coffee, enough for a jumbo jet, a flight to FNQ. We haven't seen FNQ for a while, have we?
No, unfortunately, I think Welter Wednesday is now coinciding with her ballet.
Ballet Wednesday.
Yes. With her first position, second position.
Yes. But I've got two daughters who I've spent 12 years at ballet. I know what a first position looked like.
Yeah.
First position. So that was the virtual guitar case. And then down here, 3, 2, 1. Share.
Hit the share button. Hit that share button.
Please.
Hey, oh man, yes, Lisa, it has. It's been bloody hot. For the last, probably since you left, because you only really you were only here for 24 hours before you jumped on a boat. Literally the week that week it just got hot, and it's just been hot. We've had a lot of rain, but it's been hot and muggy, and so quite sort of subtropical at the moment.
It certainly is.
Which I love.
Yeah, everything's going mouldy though, Dave. Everything is going mouldy.
Yeah, no, that's the problem.
Incredible.
Trying to keep up on the mould.
Yeah.
But hey, that's what you do.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, shall we kick something off?
Just enough drain.
I mean, these people are here to listen to music, not us warble on.
Yeah, we can warble.
We can warble. we can warble like the best of them. And that. Hey, Tammy. Everyone just jumped on this.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, how's she going? Tammy, let me get out of the drain for a sec. Yeah, Tammy's daughter's in hospital. Looks like appendicitis. Is it appendicitis?
Is it surgery?
Yeah, I think it's that's hope it all goes well. Big hugs and kisses.
Yeah.
At Sue. Yeah. So, I think it ended up being appendicitis.
Yum.
And that too,
I've had one of those.
Right. There you go.
Yeah.
I'm not saying anything because I don't want to jinx myself.
No, that's right. not a joy.
All right.
Don't walk, got around, don't see. I don't get around. Go hide on the university's higher ground. I can look down, let a man only do so much. Only hope so much. But let it slip by. Oh yeah, so good. Forget about all my dreams. Head back home, home where I belong. There's no point sacrificing myself to the higher mind. End up blind, turn little man, only do so much. Only hope so much. Losing my mind, but let it slip by. Losing my mind, but let it slip by. Losing. Youth and not everything you see is alright. It's not alright. Alright, it's not alright. You think that everything you see is 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 alright.
button. Everything gets a button today.
What happened? Did your microphone have a little fall down?
It just decided to do its own thing. It went a limp. It went limp on me, let me just say.
This is a family show.
This is a family show. Yes, it is indeed a family show. Yeah. As you have warned me about this microphone stand.
That's why I was saying, if it came in the other way, then it's gone the opposite way to the thread.
Yeah, exactly. But we can do. I can work with this. I can work with this. This is okay.
He's a professional.
I've worked. I've had
work with it.
I've had worse. In fact, I've made more trouble for myself many times. Microphones. They're a bane of a singer's existence. They really are.
That's it. A lot of chipped teeth.
Ouch! Not a broken tooth. Yeah.
So many people you can tell. You look at their front teeth and say, "Are you a singer?"
Crunch, crunch, crunch. Yeah, yeah.
That's who else has joined us?
Who we got?
Greg Bart, Moira. How are you, Moira? Hope you're well.
Kip Novak.
Kip, hey mate, how you doing?
Didn't steal the sunrise, black out the moon. He caught a train right from to the mountains. I know how they're called blue, 'cause they're a magnet for a troubled mind. Answers never easy to find. Well, how do we go so wrong? How the hell did we get so wrong for so long? Why do we wanna end it all so soon? How do we split the sunrise from the moon? We built a monster and take at the show and throw the innocent at the simpletons in the rain. One more crazy thing, you push the envelope every single time. Life as you were crossing the line. Well, how do we go so wrong? How the hell do we get so wrong for so long? Why do we wanna end it all so soon? How do we split the sunrise from the moon? How do we split the sunrise from the moon? Sun is crawling, crawling down to the sea. I wish you could carry this world easily. sunrise from the moon? How do we split the sunrise from the moon? How do we split the sunrise from the moon? Split the sunrise, the sunrise from the moon. On the button! Oh, who's got you? Jackie, Matt, Taggart, FNQ! Studio B Flat goes crazy!
Oh, wow.
We just mentioned you, Jackie.
Her ears must have been burning. Gee whiz.
Where's first position? That's
It's
what I
like,
know.
wow, we've got some F&Q royalty on, finally, of F&Q. So good to see you. Hope you're well. Bored at work.
Okay.
Oh, man. Oh, thanks, Tammy. Yeah, I have to say, it's one of my favourites. You know, whilst we're at it, and good morning, Stephen. How are you? And I'm glad
Bonjour.
it's sounding good and it's looking good. Oh, thank you. Yeah, thanks for that feedback. It's always good to see and to hear that the visual side of it's looking good.
Yeah, I mean, you take a long time, a lot of time. You actually slave over it, Dave.
I slave over it.
slave
I
over
can't
it.
help it
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I spent 35 years
In lighting.
in lighting, in the theatre industry and
Yeah.
music industry and events and all that sort of stuff. So I can't not.
It needs to look good.
It needs to look good. It's one of those things for me.
Speaking of looking good, Dave, what's coming up not this month?
Oh man,
Next
look,
month.
hey, here we go. It's on. It's all happening, man. There's so much going on.
Yeah.
Speaking of that last song, well, that's off our new album.
Yeah.
And our new album, we're releasing it 24th of March in Sydney at the Great Club in Marrickville.
The Great Club.
The Great Club. We are pumped. We're finally releasing this album. I know it's been long awaited for us because we've just been itching to get it released and get it finished. But, you know, we've had a few obstacles over the last couple of years.
Nothing nobody can worry
I
about.
don't know, some little virus or something. But,
A
you
cold.
know, look, it ended up being a positive for us because it forced us to really hone this album.
And you focused on your lighting, Dave. There you
I
go.
focused on my lighting. So we are so proud of what we have produced. And look, I'm going to blow our own trumpet here. Everybody in this band has just stepped up next level, and our producer Tony Wall, who is a brother from another mother as far as I'm concerned, he really kicked our butt with this album. And he basically said from the get-go, I want next level.
Yeah.
So it really, really sort of stuck the firecrackers up us. And we can't wait to get this album out to you guys. And so please, if you are in Sydney, 24th of March, tickets are on sale now. Just go to the website of the Great Club and you can purchase tickets online. They'll be for sale at the door. And if you're not in Sydney, buy a plane ticket, book your flight, book your accommodation, and come to the gig. I mentioned this a while ago, and we're serious. If you come from interstate or from overseas, we will do a private concert for you at a rehearsal studio on the same weekend.
Yeah.
Because we're doing Friday night. So we will book a rehearsal studio either on the Saturday night or sometime on the Saturday, and we will do a private studio show just for you.
Oh, yeah.
So come on, come to Sydney. Come to Sydney. We can't wait. But also before that happens, so much going on, our new single, Phoebe Had a Blue Moon, that is releasing on the 20th of February. So only in just under 3 weeks. That's going to drop. We're doing sort of a showcase of that song in Canberra on the 26th of February at Smith's Alternative. It's a Sunday afternoon gig. So, man, if you know anyone in Canberra, tickets are on sale. We really, really want to try and sell this gig. So please reach out to any friends or family that's in Canberra and tell them to come to the show. We really love it. So, yeah, so much going on. So much going on. And then next week we'll talk about what's going on up north. We got something going on up north as well.
Now, at the Great Club, by the way, Dave, it's gonna look fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got you're pulling out all stops as far as the lights go.
I'm going to try and make it look as visually appealing as possible. Without detracting from my performance, of course. And that's look, fingers crossed. I've got a really dear friend of mine who I've worked many years in the theatre industry. He's a great lighting designer, and if Chris is available, he's going to come and do lighting for us.
And I've got a set piece
and you've got a set piece too, so we're going to introduce that.
Stonehenge.
Yeah, it'll be stone. Yeah, that's
coming
it.
down. Yeah, little stone hedges.
And if Chris can't do it, if Mr. Greg Butt can get out of his tour, because he was supposed to be coming to our launch, and he's now taken on a bloody tour.
Is he really?
Yeah. He can do lighting instead. There you go. That's there you have it.
You know what this is?
I do.
Just enough train.
Jackie knows what this is too.
Yeah. How tall was he, Jackie?
Send up a prayer for wind up. I hope you're free like the birds on the beach at Galveston. Put away my guns. Send up a prayer for wind up. Was too young to understand that when I become a man, hurt someone. Still singing down the wires, singing down the wires. I cuss you down by now. I know I was wrong. A prayer for window, stranded out, yeah, not alone, like some family Robinson in the Glen Campbell song. Singing down the wires, singing down the wires. I cussed you down by now. I know I was wrong. A prayer for window, prayer for window, prayer for window. America. By the time you got to Albuquerque, your mother lost the trunk with your dead cat brother's closing. Your father bothered bleeding in the shower, couldn't bear the shame any longer. White trash America, white trash America. I remember you crying. I remember you crying. I remember you crying. I remember you crying. I remember you crying at Galveston. Oh, Galveston. Send a prayer for window, prayer for window, prayer for window, prayer for the man. the triple button.
Cha cha cha.
Oh, we're going crazy on the buttons today, aren't we? Dave?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we've got to
It's a
love
button.
it's a button kind of day.
It is a button kind of day.
Bam, bam, bam. Oh, I love it.
That 10-foot tall guy. You got that right, Jackie.
FNQ, yeah, he was big.
Yeah.
Hey, if I always think of broad beans when I think of Wendell Fairchild.
Yeah, you weren't a fan of them, were you?
Nobody is when you're 7.
No.
No, 8. I think it was 9.
Well,
I
no
might
one's
have
a
been
fan
9.
of any vegetable when you're 7 much.
Yeah, 8, 9. Here, try a broad bean. In fact, a lot of broad beans because I've just grown a crop of them, and we had broad beans with everything. It was like every meal, and we had broad beans.
It was like me. I think my staple vegetables was mashed potato and peas.
Yeah, yeah,
That was all I'd eat.
yeah. You wouldn't eat any.
And even then, I mean, sometimes like Mum would put a bit of Vegemite through mashed potatoes. I know it's weird, huh? Very weird. But now it's like, my God,
Yeah,
like broccoli. Like I can't get enough broccoli in me.
yeah, right.
Like
Okay.
I love it. It's just
Asparagus. I love asparagus.
Asparagus, yeah, asparagus, fresh asparagus.
Just it's ever so slightly.
Oh, yum.
But any vegetable.
Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts.
Like, my God, I hated them. But now, baked, little bit of here we go, drummer in the kitchen moment.
Yeah.
Baked with a little bit of balsamic,
yes,
little bit of olive oil,
Yes,
just a
yes.
little drizzle of honey, and baked for about 25 minutes.
Oh, fantastic. Yum.
Yum.
Yummy, yummy, yum. Yeah.
Elijah and I last night,
Yeah.
my son and I, we Elijah said, "Well, I'll cook on Tuesday night.
Okay.
I'll do pesto."
Yeah.
And normally when Elijah does that, he gets a jar of pesto, and
Yeah.
which is fine. There's a couple of good brands that aren't too bad.
Yeah, yeah.
But last night I said, "No, we're not doing the jar."
Yeah.
I said, "Let me teach you and show you how to make pesto from scratch."
Yeah.
So I went out and bought a big bunch of basil
Yeah.
and parmesan
Yeah.
and pine nuts.
Yeah, I got other pine nuts.
Yeah.
Did
For other
you-
people that go for the whole walnuts thing, it's got to be pine nuts.
Walnuts have a weird taste.
Well,
Yeah, they have that sort of dusty sort of.
you know.
yeah.
So and I showed him how to actually make pesto from scratch, so it didn't have all the extra preservatives
Sugar.
and the stabilizers and the whatever else they shove in a jar.
I don't know what a stabilizer is.
I don't know if I want to know.
A stabilizer.
You
I mean,
know.
that's the sort of thing. That's that winged keel thing on a boat, isn't
You
it?
know, I mean, look, I can pretty well stable myself. I
Yeah.
don't need to be eating
Stabilizers.
You know, whatever that means.
I reckon stabilizers. If you eat stabilizers, you become unstable.
Possibly.
Yeah, yeah. That's what's causing all the weird health issues in this world.
That's it.
The
That's
stabilizers.
it. Oh, thanks. You like that song? Thanks, Maura. And yes. You like the Brussels sprouts as well.
Got to have Brussels sprouts. More a bit of backstory on that song. Thank you very much. I wrote that about my mother's first boyfriend, long-term boyfriend called Wendell Fairchild III. He was American from Texas, and when I was a kid, he fed us Brussels sprouts, and I hated him, and I swore I'd kill him when I grew up, but I didn't, and he died. I had nothing to do with it.
End of story.
End of story. But my mother told me the story of his life, and I went, "Yeah, I've had a pretty good life, really, in compared to him.
Yeah, right.
I've done okay."
Oh, funny.
Okay. Dave Williams, I've just got to change the guitars.
Oh, you changed guitars. So, guys, if you like what you're hearing, you know what to do. There's a QR code up there. Just hit the QR code. It takes you to our website. And there is a spot there on the website, just takes you straight to it, and you can just select whatever you'd like to tip us, and it's a safe place to do it. And you're on our website, you're in our shop, you might feel the need to have a browse around.
Get a Red Roof Barn
You
t-shirt.
could get a Red Roof Barn t-shirt, you could download the single, you could get a Red Roof Barn mug, you can find some t-shirts there. Other t-shirts, we've even got Welter socks, if you want a pair of socks. So have a browse around our website as well. You can read up. We've got a blog there. You can read up some of the blogs and all that sort of stuff as well. Or if you just want to be really simple, there's a PayPal Me link above, and you can just jump up there and throw a tip in. We don't care, just enough for a coffee. But because Jackie's here from F&Q, if you want to buy us, put in enough for a jumbo jet, we'll fly up and do a show for Jackie. She's a long way away. It's a long way. It's a big country, old Australia. It's like America, you know. South to north, that's a long way.
That's such incredible. Oh, sorry, Dave. Sorry, just a little bit.
See? Ever the perfectionist.
Oh, sorry.
It's like me with the lighting. It's not quite right.
It's not.
Just need to.
Oh, it's
just,
that one. And also, it's such a complex chord. If that one.
Wasn't it in tune when you bought it?
Oh, that's right.
I'd take the damn thing back.
Oh, it's this. Come on, get up there. Oh, tuning, boring stuff.
Boring stuff. Do you need new strings, El? Probably needs new strings.
Yeah, I think I do. I'll get him for the launch.
That's a long way away.
Broken down out back of the bay. Down in the van, waiting for the rain to stop. Got stuck for a week, scribbling at the change at a petrol stop. Sold no guitar, like a roller coaster that I can't get off. How'd I come down this far? Far. This far. This far. Turn out the light tonight. You keep moving on, moving on, moving on. Watch that sunlight cross the night, like you moving on, moving on, moving on. Called you up and reversed the charge. Hit you for a loan. Got past the answer machines. You're down the run and you got a boy. Don't call here again. Telephone box comes zooming in, falling to the rain. Turn out the light tonight. You keep moving on, moving on, moving on. Watch that satellite cross the night, like you moving on, moving on, moving on. Made it back in the band, broke up. Got to play on. Father hit the roof when I saw my face, slammed into the truck. Turn out the light tonight. like you moving on, moving on, moving on. Sunlight across the night. Sunlight across the night. A button. It wasn't just a dum, it was a
Yeah, it's kind of like, you know, it's sort of like the fall off the stool button.
the full. Yeah, exactly. Oh, there it is.
That's your drunk button when you fall off the stool.
It's only 10 o'clock. Yeah, but we could be drunk. No, not drunk. Water.
Made a couple of fresh juices and now I'm back again. Ooh. What sort of juices are they? Nice tropical fruits, I'd imagine, up that way.
Maura Burns. Yeah, apparently Maura's really keen on Brussels sprouts. Never.
Oh, sprots, the first. I'd missed that. I missed it. You'd put sprots.
Brussels sprouts.
Funny. Brussels sprouts.
It's funny the
Sprots, is that the Scottish?
yeah, the sprouts.
The sprot.
Belgium is famous for probably the most unloved vegetable in the world. Come on.
Cabbage.
Brussels.
Oh, Brussels.
Sprouts.
Brussels, of course. Brussels, yeah.
Poor old Belgium and their Brussels sprouts.
Yeah,
sprouts, or the, depends on.
No, it's German that like the old cabbage.
Yeah, and the Polish.
And the Polish,
Yeah.
they like the cabbage too, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you got the sauerkraut.
Oh, dear.
Good sauerkraut, though. It's bloody good.
Get you going.
Bloody good sauerkraut and a Kransky.
Yeah. Well,
But it's really weird, you know, because Germany has very low
yes.
heart disease,
That's because of sauerkraut. I guarantee it.
you know, but yet they have really high fat diets.
I reckon it's because of their stabilisers or lack thereof.
No, it's because their sausages and all those
Yeah.
high fat meats that they eat are such good quality,
Yeah, that's true.
you know, compared to like, you know,
What,
everywhere else.
You don't think of Coles Woolies sausage? Buy them by the 24 pack?
Yeah.
Do you reckon there's much meat in those little puppies?
The hell they put in that? You don't really see me buy it. Kimchi, yes. Love a good kimchi. Actually, I had really nice kimchi the other night when I was out with our friend, Mr. Mark Beckhouse.
Ah, did it get you going? Kimchi gets me going, I tell you.
Yeah, man, it's good. Good stuff. Good for your gut.
It certainly is.
Yeah. Oh, it's a Christmas thing. Ah, there you go. Cool.
I'm going to change guitar. I'll tune up and change guitars.
He's tuning up and changing guitars. So whilst he's doing that, I'm just gonna have to say it again. We're releasing the album for those that have just joined us. 24th of March at the Great Club in Marrickville in Sydney.
Yep.
For those that travel OS or from interstate, we will do a private show for you the next day at a studio. So it'll be really intimate. Come and sit on the floor and hang out, and we can just...
What songs do you want to hear?
We'll do sort of what we're doing here, but with the full band.
Yeah.
But it'll be in the room together hanging out, and we'll play whatever you want, and we'll talk about the songs, and we'll break stuff down for you, and it'll be really cool. So if that's not enticing enough to jump on a plane and fly halfway around the world to come to our album launch, I don't know what is.
I don't know.
So yeah. So there you go. Or even if, jump on a plane from F&Q or, from WA, which might as well be on the other side of the world. I've done that flight a few times. I'll be doing it again this year with the Elvis show.
That you will be.
Oh, by the way, and I know this got nothing to do with Welter, but if you are in Sydney this Saturday night and you want to come and see some great Elvis, one of the best in the world, I'm going to be at Wenty Leagues Club in Sydney.
Oh, yes.
Playing with Mark Anthony.
Yes.
The Elvis tour kicks off this weekend.
And it's a great show.
Yeah.
It's a great show.
And then in June,
Yeah.
I'll be doing the Elvis tour this year, and then I then start doing a Dusty Springfield show around the country as well.
Busy.
Busy, among with Welter, which is great.
Incredible day.
Scotland.
Speaking of busy, also this weekend, the final weekend of this show that Lizzie and I have produced. And it's we played last weekend to sold out houses, Dave. Sold out houses, great reviews. The guy, it's not for everybody, I guarantee it. It's a story about espionage in the 1600s. And it's David Allen who wrote and directed the play. It's his favourite little kit bag of life. And the actor playing Kit Marlowe, Christopher Marlowe, is on fire. Awesome. He's incredible. So that's what the feedback that I've had from professional actors that have come along.
I'm going to see it on Friday night.
Indeed.
With my son Elijah.
Yeah, so if you are in Sydney town, try booking. And in a little room at a little space in Redfern, there's only about 20-odd tickets left for Friday and Saturday and Sunday. There's one ticket on Sunday left. That's
wow.
It. And if you come on Friday night, you get to meet my mum.
There you go. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. And I'll be there as well, hanging out with his mum. And your brother? Is your brother coming? Friday night?
Yeah, Maddie Weston is.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. Nath's coming on Sunday.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Oh,
Know what that is?
I know what that is. Yeah. So, guys, you may have, before I do that, you may have heard that we've got a single out currently at the moment, getting lots of airplay.
Yeah, Dave. What happened? One radio station put it in the top 100
on the weekend. Now here in Australia, we've got Triple J radio, and they do their top 100. It's a big thing, and people vote. Yeah. For the top 100 songs, Australian songs, and stuff. So, but then there are regional radio stations do similar. Yeah. And one of the radio stations did the same thing, top 100 Australian
new songs.
We got in it.
Yeah.
And we were number 30.
Yeah.
For our first single of this new album that went number one, held number one for 2 weeks on radio, regional radio, stayed in the top 10 for 4 weeks, and now we've been voted number 30 in their top 100 songs.
I'm pretty happy with that.
How cool is that?
That's pretty cool.
So this song is still getting quite a bit of airplay.
And for a short time only, if you want to go up there to our website, you can get yourself a Red Roof Barn T-shirt. Short time only, and a mug too.
And a mug, and the single's up there too if you want to download it. So
thank you, Maura.
Jump on. We're pretty excited. So and we're excited to be releasing the second single in 3 weeks' time. So keep an eye out for that. All right, let's try this.
Yeah, let's do it. 1, 2.
On a mountain in winter is fierce, rattling sounds of bones down your back. Dogs and us escaping the cold, but tunnelling through the metal of the haystack. Bought a bottle of green ginger wine. You offered to bravely go first. Who knew it'd end up in tears? You and I would soon discover our thirst. The wind was howling after snow from Ben Lomond. Stuck outside, but we know where to go to keep warm. All together as comrades in the Red Roof Barn. Hey! Running batteries low on the torch. I lie in the dark and dream of you. The blanket on the beach in the sun. I only hope you dream of me that way too. But when wind was howling off the snow from Ben Lomond. Stuck outside, but we know where to go to keep warm. All together as comrades in the Red Roof Bar. T and Helen G and Bobby B and my dad. Dozen more on bills on the floor. Talk for hours about how to make a change. Dangerous ideas about a better world for all. The clock is ever ticking closer to midnight. Could this be the light in the dark to the dawn? All together as comrades in the Red Roof Bar. The wind was howling off the snow from Ben Lomond. Stuck outside, but we know where to go to keep warm. All together as comrades in the Red Roof Bar. Hey! Red Roof Bar. Red Roof Bar. Hey! That's a button. Yeah, that's a button. Okay.
That's a button, all right. Can't mistake that. That's a button.
How
There
many
you go.
buttons-
There's a single.
Yeah. How many buttons do you need?
How many buttons do you need? That's it. That's it.
That's it.
Holy dooly.
How we doing? Oh, is it?
So don't forget also, we're in Canberra in 3 weeks' time.
Oh, yeah.
Just over 3 weeks' time. Smith's
Brilliant.
Alternative.
Smith's Alternative. Can't wait to get back there.
So don't forget, please let your friends or family know if you've got friends or family down in Canberra, or if you're in Canberra.
Yes.
It's a great venue. They really support live music at Smith's Alternative. It's a really, really cool venue. And they're finally, it was supposed to happen last year, but they ran into a couple of roadblocks. But I just saw a post on their Facebook page last night, and they're finally starting to renovate upstairs.
Right.
So they're taking over. There used to be a nightclub above them, and that got closed down. So they're now taking over upstairs. So they're going to make they're going to expand. So they're going to make the bigger venue, the live sort of more band type venue upstairs, and then make downstairs more of an intimate type room. So it's going to be really cool.
I think so. While we've got everybody on there, any requests? Throw something at us, Dave.
Yeah, look, we've only got 10 minutes left. So
Yeah.
if you want to request, you want to throw it in now.
I think that's a good option. Very, very good option.
Oh, thanks, Jennifer. How are you? I hope you're well. Thanks for jumping in.
Bonjour.
Wow. That's just...
Are you in tune?
Oh, it's better than ever, mate.
Hey, look at that. Awesome. What are you throwing at me? I never know what he's going to play next.
Oh, I've got a couple of ideas.
Reminds me of when I used to play with Lucky Star.
That one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I never knew what Lucky was going to do. Because Lucky Star, I used to play with this artist back in the 80s, late 80s. It was actually my first
That one.
professional gig.
Yeah.
As a professional musician where I was making a living. And Lucky Star had a huge hit here in Australia called I've Been Everywhere Man.
And he had.
And I got a gig drumming with him.
Hey.
But he never had set lists.
No, he just called it off his
And
head.
I got booked to do the gig, which I thought was a rehearsal, and it happened to be a gig. And I didn't even know what this guy played. And I'm sitting behind the drum kit going, I don't even know what this guy plays. Just met the band. And these are all legend players, and I'm like 20-something. And Lucky just gets up on stage and turned to me and he went, "You ready?" And I went, "I don't even know what you're playing." And he just turned around and went, "Oh!" all my love,
all my kissing.
you don't know what you've been missing, old boy.
You're with me, oh boy. World was so
Stop.
that you.
We'll get paused.
Not allowed
Not
to do
allowed
that.
to do covers, but oh man, I was like, that freaked me out, and that was the way he played, because he just so you just have to jump in.
You just got to jump in. Yeah. I think we'll play a slow one and then we'll play a fast one. What do you reckon, no?
All right.
I think that's the way. That's the way. Nobody else has just jumped in and chimed in with it.
All right.
Don't get jaded yet. We have only started. Your life cut in half. You stopped playing the clown. Maybe it was me who was the one that should not have stuck around. You and I are made up of mostly water. We are the floats, despite skin and bone. You and I are made up of mostly water. You can't keep your head above the waves. Carry out a heart of stone. Your skin's ice. Jesus Christ. Why are you near freezing? You hide, you inside. Everything used to be right. Now you are afraid of going out and you're going into the night. You and I are made up of mostly water. We are the floats, despite skin and bone. You and I are made up of mostly water. You can't keep your head above the waves. Carry out a heart of stone. Carry out a heart of stone. Carry out a heart of stone. You and I are made up of mostly water. We are the flow, despite skin and bone. You and I are made up of mostly water. You can't keep your head. You can't keep your head. You and I are made up of mostly water. You can't keep your head above the waves. Tiny button, really. It was a sort of like a little light switch. It wasn't. It wasn't
Well,
like.
we couldn't kind of.
It wasn't like the button that they want to push to start the fucking war.
Couldn't really go Slipknot on the end of that song, really, could you? Or Megadeth ending.
Maybe you could. Maybe you could.
Maybe you could.
Oh, dear. Oh, gee, we've only got we better wrap it up, Dave.
Oh, we got enough time for one more
We
song.
do have one time. This has been so much fun today. I think the button has been keeping me.
The button has done well. It's served its purpose
Yeah.
well today.
I think so.
You know, so thanks for tuning in. Okay. And we do the title of this song.
You've been walking into doors. I've been holding out my hand. Ask me for my help. I'll give you all I got. Give it all away, give it all away, give it all away. I come to love you like I never loved ever before, my babe. Come and love you like I never loved ever before, my babe. My babe. My babe. You've been walking into doors. I've been hitting it too hard. Building up my love to show you how I feel. Needed to be brave, needed to be brave, needed to be brave. I've come to love you like I never loved ever before, my babe. Come and love you like I never loved ever before, my babe. My babe. Come again, I'll show you how I feel. Gave it all away, gave it all away, gave it all away. Come and love me like I never loved ever before, my babe. Come and love me like I never loved ever before, my babe. Come and love you like I never loved ever before, my babe. Come and love you like I never loved ever before, my babe. Give it all away, give it all away. Give it all away, give it all away. Give it all away, give it all away. Give it all away, my Wow, that was fun. Thank you for joining us today. That was Welter Wednesday. Have a great morning, great afternoon, great evening, wherever you are. And join us next week for another Welter Wednesday. Thanks, Dave.
Thanks, Al. It's been wonderful as
Thank you.
usual. Had a blast. Yeah, please enjoy the rest of your week. Hope everything is wonderful in your week. And most of all, please take care. Look out for one another and be kind. It's really easy. Love yous all. As the title of that song said, come to love you. We do very much. Thanks for dropping in. Catch you next Wednesday, guys.
Best.
See ya.
3, 2, 1, share.
Share.
They're down there somewhere.
Bye.